Chelsea v Bayern Munich in the Champions League has a familiar ring to it, and today Chelsea ladies add to the history of the fixture in a big match in Kingston, live on Chelsea TV. The form after a goal-laden Spring Series campaign, the Blues have started the new WSL1 season with back-to-back 60 victories. The most recent of those was on Saturday when we took on Sunderland at their new home at Mariners Park, when a patient display was rewarded with 5 second-half goals after Fran Kirby opened the scoring in spectacular fashion in the opening period. Gemma Davison was on target twice along with goals from Ji Soyeon and substitutes Erin Cuthbert and Eniola Aluko. Prior to that, Emma Hayes' side defeated Bristol City in our first ever game at Kingsmeadow, which will now host tonight's Champions League opener. Our goals came from Maren Mjelde 2, Drew Spence, Kirby, Magda Eriksson and Gilly Flaherty. After finishing second in the Bundesliga last term, Bayern Munich are currently third in the standings after the opening 4 matches of the 201,718 campaign. The German side have won 3 of their 4 matches without conceding, with the only defeat coming at home to Freiburg, and last time out they ran out 40 winners at Hoffenheim thanks to goals from Simone Lauder, Fridolina Rolfo, Kristen Diemann and Lineth Beerenstein. View from the dugout with the Blues just missing out on a place among the 16 seeded sides for this round of 32 stage. It is another tough start in the Champions League. However, manager Emma Hayes believes there is plenty of cause for optimism as we prepare to face a German side for the 3rd time in 4 European ties. We have much more experience than in previous campaigns, and though we'd like a few more games under our belt in this early part of the season, we're a professional team and we can cope with the expectations, she said. They are an incredibly tough side to beat, as we discovered in our pre-season match against them, but we are ready for the test. The training environment we have now is as good as it has ever been, and you can't have that unless you have 23 quality players. I think the team understands that, and that they're part of a large squad, and everybody is committed to what we've got to do so we can compete on 4 fronts. View from the dressing room. Maria Thorisdottir was signed in the weeks leading up to the new season, impressing on her Blues debut against Bristol. A Norwegian international who has been a part of squads at the World Cup and European Championship, Thorisdottir will be taking part in the Champions League for the first time in her career. I've never played it before, so I'm really looking forward to taking part, said the centre-back. It will be a hard game, very tough, but if we defend well I hope we can take the game. I hope a lot of people are coming for this big game at Kingsmeadow and that we give them a good result. I've really enjoyed it at Chelsea so far, I can't put it into words. It's been a lovely few weeks and the group has really taken me in and looked after me. It's an easy group to come into and I feel the games and training are going really well, so I'm happy to be here. Previous meetings. This will be the first competitive fixture between the sides, although we have recent experience of facing Bayern, having met them in a pre-season friendly during our tour to Austria this summer. After a goalless first half, the Germans took the lead when Mandias Laka benefited from a defensive mix-up to tap home from close range. Then late goals from Dominika Skor-Vankova and Kristin Kugel secured a 30 victory for Bayern, although it should be noted our opponents were 1 week off the new Bundesliga season while the Blues were still in the early part of pre-season. Champions League history. Chelsea are taking part in the competition for the 3rd straight year. Our first participation was in 2015, when we beat Glasgow City, pictured below, at home and away to progress to a last 16 tie against 2-time winners Wolfsburg, who had too much nous at this level for the Blues. It was a similar story when the two sides met again in 2016, this time in the last 32, although the ladies made history in the first leg by playing this part of the club's first competitive fixture at Stamford Bridge. Bayern are the only Bundesliga club to have entered the Women's Champions League and not won the competition, with the best result of their 3 previous entries last season's run to the quarter-finals. That ended with defeat to Paris Saint-Germain. They had won 2 and lost 1 of their ties at this stage of the competition. Chelsea ladies v Bayern Munich is at Kingsmeadow tonight, Wednesday, with a 7:05 p.m. kickoff. The match is live on Chelsea TV, and for fans attending, tickets are available at the stadium, priced just £6 for adults and £3 for juniors and seniors. Please note season ticket holders must purchase a ticket as European fixtures are not included in the season ticket package.